is Justine, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Kahoot today. Just a little bit about what it is, how it works, and everything that it offers on this website. So I explored it a little bit today. I have used it a lot in the past for a lot of classes, and I still use it today in college. A lot of people have the misconception that it's just for people that are in high school, middle school, elementary, and so on. But it is a very helpful tool that you can use, especially when you're trying to learn something, study something. All it is it is an online learning platform that is mostly used for games, quizzes, and classroom activities. It allows teachers students, to create interactive quizzes that people can answer in real time. You can use your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your computer. The main thing I noticed is when you explore Kahoot, it is what makes it learning feel a little more fun and competitive instead of just sitting and listening to lectures all the time. I know in my first aid class, we do Kahoots after the end of every completed lecture, and I feel a lot more attentive and I feel like I also learn a lot more from it. And I know that people that aren't usually have all their attention in class, when we do Kahoot, they are very attentive, and I've asked around and they say it helps them a lot. When you first go on to Kahoot, you can see there are many different types of activities you can create. You can create quizzes, polls, puzzles, flashcards, and study games. Teachers can either create their own Kahoot from scratch or use the ones other people have made. So you can look up a certain type of topic, like within the subjects like math, science, history, and sports, and even health topics, which I had to use a lot during high school. This makes it really convenient because teachers don't always have the time to spend creating everything themselves. One thing I learned is how simple Kahoot is to use. A teacher creates a game and then shares a code with the class. Students join by typing in the code into the device, and everyone answers questions at the same time. So the faster and more accurate your answers are, the more points you're going to earn. And then at the very end, you will see the people on the leaderboard, and you can also see people on the leaderboard as it's going. So it kind of gives you that extra motivation to want to pay attention and get it right. Another thing I discovered, Kahoot can be used in different ways, not just in the classrooms. It can be used for studying individually, group review sessions, for virtual learning, and even workplace training. Students can use flashcards and practice quizzes to prepare for tests on their own time. Teachers can also use reports from Kahoot to see which students are understanding the material and which students might just need a little bit more help. In my opinion, Kahoot is really useful because it helps students stay engaged. Sometimes in class it can be hard to focus during those long lectures, especially when students are tired or stressed. Kahoot adds interaction and energy to the classroom. I think students are more likely to participate because it feels less intimidating than raising your hand in front of everyone. Even shy students can still answer questions from their device without feeling embarrassed. Overall, after exploring Kahoot, I learned that it is much more than just a quiz website. It is interactive, it's a learning tool. It can make classrooms more engaging, competitive, and a lot more enjoyable for students. I think it is effective because it combines learning with technology. Personally, I would rather review for a test using Kahoot than only reading notes or listening to a lecture because it feels more active and interesting. Thank you for listening about me explaining Kahoot.